love this song. I love this song. Woo! No, you got a job to do. Driving, and that's when I met you. Standing on your mama's porch. You told me every day forever. Oh my gosh. And that was the summer of '69. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have such good memories of that song. I think I've used that song as an intro into some of my videos, into one other video. I think I remember that. Gosh, man, no, you guys. Isn't it amazing how a song can teleport you right back to a moment? It's pretty powerful. Music is very, very powerful. That's why I say, you guys, get your music on. It's so bright out here. I have to put my little sunnies on. So anyway, you guys, okay, so let me tell you what I'm doing right now. I am going to Degrazia's art gallery, and it's a really cool, this artist is, it's so, when I see his art, I like emotionally react to it. There's something about his artwork that's like very raw. It's very, like, I want to say like primitive in some areas, because it's so real. It's so like, it's so, if you were to cut art off the bone, you're cutting the art right off his bones. It's just, it's really, really good. And they do these really fun events where they'll have, you know, an event at Christmas. Today is his birthday, so they have an event for his birthday. They're always doing really cool, fun things to celebrate this artist. And I've been here, this will be my third time coming to this property where all this, he has, I think it's like over 10 acres of land where he's got like his art studio and all of his, he literally built a gallery because he wanted to preserve his art. So it's just, he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of paintings. He was just like super, super productive. It's so cool. The last time I was here and I saw his art, I feel like for like days afterwards, I was literally just, I feel like his art angel, art spirit, whatever you want to call it, I feel like he was like, I really feel like he was like with me. And it's when I started painting again and I started really getting really super creative again. So just like I tell you guys, you have to go and find your inspiring zones, your place where you can get like super inspired, the place that you can go to get filled up. Like, where is your well of creativity? In fact, you know what? Let's call this video. This video is going to be about sourcing your well for your creativity. Finding that place that brings you that immense happiness. I know that I've shared this with you guys before. It's funny because when I was younger, I never ever suffered with depression at all. But then when I was in this brain injury, I literally, it's like overnight I got depression. And my brain just changed. It was like, it was weird. It was like my soul was there, my spirit was there, my fighting spirit was there, but I felt like I was underwater. And I still feel like I'm a little bit underwater a lot, because I used to be like really ravenous about reading. I used to read everything. And now it's really hard for me. It's been, see, my accident was in 2005. Excuse me, I'm sorry, it was in 2003. My main focus always is driving, so I never look at the camera, you guys, either. I mean, sometimes if it's a red light, I will. Otherwise, I'm always on the road. My eyes are on the road. Anyway, you guys, yeah, so it was actually in 2003. It was December 20th, 2003. I mean, it was 5 days before Christmas. I'll never forget it. Anyway, the cool thing is, you guys, is that, well, I don't know if it's cool or what. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Everything greatly affected by this accident. I ended up, just because of my hospital bills and everything just kind of ate me up in my brain, I couldn't cognitively it was like I was just, yeah, brain injuries are like the absolute total worst. I can't even tell you. But at the same time, it's just given me a whole new level of empathy and compassion, and a source in which to really study. So anyway, long story short, this is like, gosh, this is now what, like 3 years ago. I was just getting to a place where I was really, really emotionally going through a lot of like just turmoil, and a lot of just like loss on different levels. And so I was trying to just get help because I just could not get out of this feeling of depression. And so I finally went into the doctor's office, and this was like after 3 times they wanted to put, when I say they, it's like I'm talking over years and years of going on and off to this doctor. They wanted to get me on an antidepressant, and I don't know, it's just weird. I just felt like I never was a depressed person, so I didn't understand why. I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me. I felt like it was something else. Like I have this whole, I call it brain water, which is a potion of all different kinds of supplements that I put in. I was getting so good on that. I was stronger. I was working out. I was doing all this stuff. So I'm so disappointed because I feel like I went to go see this psychiatrist. Unfortunately, I should have held on, I think, to the bar a little bit longer. I wish I would have. I just wish I would not have gone on that medication. That was 3 years ago. I was on the medication, I want to say, for like 8 or 9 months. But it's now, as you can see, years later, I'm still trying to get that antidepressant out of my system. I gained just like a gnarly amount of weight, and you know, again, it is what it is. What's so cool in this space that I'm in right now, in this space that I want all of my women out there to get into, is just to let it go. You know, it is what it is. You know, the past is the past. There's nothing you're gonna do thinking about it is gonna bring you any resolution or any peace by kind of banging yourself up about it, right? So what you can do is just develop a mindset that's going to be one that is going to be a healthy one, right? So anyway, I'm just going to try to get by this car right here, or maybe not. So anyway, what is my whole point for all of this is that, now listen, there are circumstances that people do need to be put on medication, and there are certain circumstances for very specific medications. So I am not speaking to that. I am only speaking on what works for Kita. I just knew my instinct was get off it. And when my instinct says something, I listen to it. Because if you guys have followed my story about when they kept wanting to put more medications in my eyes and I was going blind, and I was like, no, God just spoke to me and said, stop, everything, stop. And all the doctors and everything said, no, don't stop. If you stop, you could actually get blindness from just stopping. I just listened to my heart. I listened to God. And I stopped, and I got my vision back. And the same with walking again. And when they've always given me these records of limitations of, you're never going to do this, you're never going to do that, you're never going to do this, from different accidents I've been in where I broke my neck, my hip, etc., etc. And it's like, you know what? My whole attitude is, I just feel like my own body is its own chemical molecular drugstore, and that I just have to get it back into into alignment. How much sleep are you getting at night? What is your fruits and vegetables? What is your protein ratio to your simple carbohydrates? How much fat are you getting in your diet? What are the supplements that you're putting in your diet? What is the amount of exercise you're getting? What is the amount of yoga and like mind, body, spirit connection work are you doing? How much are you reading? What projects are you working on? What is your creative force? What is your creative life force? And for me, you guys, the biggest thing with my creative life force is you just have got to find your well of creativity, and that's what this video is dedicated to. So today, I'm on my way out to Degrazia's studios here in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm so thrilled because I feel like, have you ever seen art or been in a situation where it's like, I don't know if it's that his art reminds me, I think it might just remind me of my mom a lot, like my mom's art. I don't know, but it feels like home when I'm around this art and when I'm at his studio. So the first time we came was Josh's mom, bless her heart. She's the one who actually introduced me to the studio, because she's like, let's go and go do a tour. We all went together, Dave, Sherry, and Josh and I. But the funny thing is that like I was just beginning this, I literally could, like, I would sit on a painting and I didn't even want to move off that painting. And what the funny thing is they all got in the car and were hot and wanted to leave. I was like, oh my gosh, leave? There's no way. I don't want to leave. Like, I'm just getting started. But anyway, I've just felt that. And then the second one I came to, I think it was like Easter or something, but they're always doing really cool events for him. And as y'all know, we're on that PhD stipend, so I'm on the mailing list of all, like, the MoCA and Degrazia and the Tucson Museum of Art. I'm on their mailing list of whatever events that they have coming up that are free. So that's just an idea for you guys, like, wherever you live. Most of the museums will have, like, a family day, or if you live in that area, they'll have free admission to their galleries and stuff. So there's no reason that you can't find a place that can be inspiring to you. So, you know, the other place that's inspiring me too, just so y'all know, and it's a free place, is like a Goodwill, Salvation Army, church things. I love going to see kind of vintage items. I don't know, that's always been really inspiring to me too, and vintage art. But anyway, so I'm gonna go to this event. I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming here. I'm gonna kind of switch up these vlogs. I'll just do one specifically dedicated to him and to all of his work, and I'll just try to give you guys an idea of, like, you know, a picture of what his grounds look like and everything, so you can get an idea. But the point is, today, you guys, go seek out art, go seek out music, go seek out writings, cooking, nutrition, whatever it is, fitness, whatever it is. Go find that allows your brain to be creative, to, like, really increase that creative flex, that creative flow, that creative energy. I love you guys with my entire heart. I've got to now get off this vlog because I've got to turn on my directions, because again, I'm in Tucson. I have no idea where I live, but I love you guys. Remember to stand in your light, to stand in your truth, and above all else, be a warrior. I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.